Good evening, everyone that is watching on JCTV Africa. This is breaking news of what is happening around Zimbabwe. This is very saddening news to all the people of Zimbabwe who grew up shopping at OK. OK Supermarket has actually closed down some of its branches. These branches include branches that are in Kuwadzana, Robson Manyika, and branches that are in Entumbane. These are the branches that these are the images that have been circulating on social media. This is a branch in Kuwadzana. This is another one in Glen Norah. So the branches that have been closed, according to Hopewell here, it's Robson Manyika, Kuwadzana Express, Chitungwiza's town center, and Glen Norah. And he then says here, I'm also told by industry insiders that 6 more branches will be closed very soon due to collapse in economy triggered by the bogus local currency and public looting by Mnangagwa's criminal cartels. They're talking about the ZIG. So this is what is happening. People of Zimbabwe, ma shop Yavhara, okay, and they are promising more to close. And this has got an impact on the economy. How does it have an impact on you? The people that have been working at OK in these branches, which means that they are going to be retrenched, they are going to lose jobs. And what does losing of jobs mean for you? It means that more families are going to not afford school fees, are not going to afford rentals, are not going to afford um, utilities. That means that if OK Zimbabwe, OK Kuwadzana was employing maybe, for example, if it was employing 100 people, that means families of 100 people are going to be affected because OK does not only employ TU operators, it employs shelf packers. Not only shelf packers, it employs people that are butchermen, it employs people that are working in the deli, people that are working in the fruit and veg. But also it means that there are companies that were relying on OK for survival. These include companies that were selling goods to OK supermarket. Could be local farmers that were supplying vegetables, that were supplying tomatoes, that were supplying any other thing, meat. These butcheries that were supplying OK, that had contracts with OK, they are going to be affected. So if we add maybe let's say 10 suppliers of OK that are going to not have business, we are adding on top of those 100. And when we talk of suppliers, some of them they'll be having maybe 10, 15 employees. They are also going to be forced to downsize. So the ripple effect on the economy is very, very huge. This is not good news for the Zimbabweans in the issue of the ZIG. It needs to be decided, because if the people are not interested in making sure that they create a currency that works, or a currency that helps the economy to grow, because what is really a big problem in Zimbabwe is the issue of right now, if you go Kunarizende, you find that there are tax shops that lead to Mbare. And in those tax shops, they are stocked with everything, and that diminishes the role of supermarkets. You understand? Yes, they are providing employment, but are they paying taxes to the government? Are they doing the work that they are supposed to be doing, like what these other supermarkets were doing? These guys in the tax shops, they are demanding money in US dollars. They only take ZIG when they are talking about change. But when it comes to payments of all the goods, they are demanding it in US dollars. And they are not joking. They are not taking on, most of them, they are not swiping. They are not swiping. I can say 90% of them, they don't swipe. And most of this goes on to most of the tax shops that are in the CBD. They all are taking US dollars. They only take ZIG when it comes to small little things like your chips and other stuff. So this is not good news to all Zimbabweans. and all progressive Zimbabweans, because at the end of the day, it is all of us that are going to be affected by this move of closing down of OK. So that's all the update that I have for you now. I'll be back with another update as we look at this issue of OK Supermarket. See you on the next update.